Okay, now I'm just going to talk through the measurement sheet. On this sheet here is there, if you haven't got a compass with a 1 to 25,000 ranger that goes down both corners, then you can use this to actually create grid references. The benefit of this particular compass is that what you can do is by placing your compass and pointing, leaving the corner at exactly the point, if we were going to use that flag there, where you want to go to measure off a grid reference, all you need to do is find your 4-figure grid reference by crawling. So in this case, it wouldn't be 0, 1, 0, 2, it wouldn't be 0, 3, it would be 0, 4, which is this line, something. And then you'd move up and it wouldn't be 5, 0, it wouldn't be 5, 1, it would be 5, 2 something, so it would be 0, 4, 5, 2 something, and then it would be 0, 4, and it's just over 4, so it would be 0, 4, 4, and it would be 5, 2, it's just over 6, so therefore it will be 6. Now it's really important to drop back to the nearest, to the lower number rather than going up to the bigger one, and that's because if you were going to do an increased detail grid reference, in other words an 8-figure grid reference, which is what GPS work to, you couldn't say that it would be 0, 4, 5 something, because then it would have to be this side of that 5 line rather than 0, 4, 4 something, which is the case here. Okay, so if you have one of these compasses which has got the 1 to 25,000 ranger, which is marked every 4 millimeters is 100 meters, then you can use that. If you don't have, then you need to create your own, and that's why I've created this handy little sheet. It tells you exactly what you need to do. It says in order to, I'll show you the top, it says measurement sheet. In order to measure distance and grid references accurately, complete the activities below. Create a ranger, which is exactly the same as that with that corner on it. Create a ranger to help with grid references. Using a ruler, accurately mark on 10 small lines down the side of this sheet from the top right hand corner 4 millimeters apart. Relatively complex, but it's not, is it? So you've got to start right in the corner, and then you're going to put your 10 digits down 4 millimeters apart. So if you mark it on first with your 4 centimeters, which will be your, that's where 10 is going to go, and then 4 millimeters apart, just do your lines, make sure they're nice and accurate at 4 mil apart, and then you can add on your numbers afterwards. 1 it's at the top and 10 is at the bottom. Then you're going to do the same thing across the top, right from the corner again, mark on your 10 to make sure that that's got your 4 centimeters done, and then every 4 mil across you're going to add on another one, and then what you've done there is you're doing exactly the same thing. So if we were going to go through to the same point on our map just here, you place your paper on. You need to do your 4-figure grid reference first, so we know we're in this square, so we drop down to the corner, and it's not 0